Alright, so here we have the Z2 on the left and the new Zig on the right. They're quite similar. The Zig's a lot taller at the top, and that's probably the biggest difference. That's on a lot more of a curve down, whereas the Zig sort of stays a lot higher. So that makes me a little bit worried actually, because the way the Zeta sat in the 86 with the roll bar, it's sort of up against there. So we'll have to see if it fits. I'm going to pull the rail off the BIOS that came in this car and throw it on the Zig and then go from there. Alright, Z2 back into the red 11. Yeah, you wouldn't think the red interior would go well with this colour seat, but it worked really well, eh? Alright, after a bit of messing around with seat rails and stuff, got the Zig in. Looks so good in there. It is a little bit close down here, but it works and the seating position's good. Feels nice and comfortable. But yeah, the sides are really high, eh? Feels good, stoked. Now I can get rid of this one, put it on Yahoo tonight. It's almost brand new, this thing, eh? And then the one from the S13 as well. Get rid of that too. Had the Zig in for about a week now. I decided to take out the side intrusion bar, just getting a little bit close. Didn't want it to damage it. I pulled these off my old S13 rail because the ones that came on this rail were pretty huge. But yeah, it's such a good seat. So comfortable, eh? The Zig's a little bit bigger than the Zeta. So good. Alright, we're just heading up to Car Factory I in the white Trueno. We're going to go swap it for the red live-in. Just going to check over this car and see why it's got the limiter at 5.5. When it's cold. Thought it might be the lifters, because once the car warms up the sound's pretty much non-existent, but I wanted it to be good before I listed for sale, so I took it up to her to check. So I checked it out. They said that the inner shims are fucked and the TRD ones, they don't make them anymore, so she said she could replace them with RB26 ones, but that engine, I don't know, it just never really felt right. It's kind of flat under 4,000. It's really hard to set the timing on it, doesn't seem to run as it should. So she said, you know, there could be other problems with it, why don't we just pull it out? And she had another motor sitting there, good compression, no bad sound, so she said, why don't we throw this in? So I was like, yeah, fuck it, just do it. I just want to make sure it's good before I sell it. I don't want the next owner to run into issues with it. So that's all done. I dropped it off last Sunday and it was done by Wednesday, so that's all good. So I'll drop up the white Trueno and take the red car home, give it a wash, put the TEs back on it, and list it up for sale on Yahoo. While the Trueno's up at Car Factory I'll get the Blitz meter pulled out and the AFR gauge as well. Kind of ruins the driving experience for me having it in front of the speedo. And then yeah, in the future, pull the cage out, replace the dash, replace the plastics that are missing, which is something I wanted to do anyway, just to make it a nicer street car. So I'll just work towards that, find a nice, not extreme set of wheels to go on the car, and yeah, just go from there. Alright, new day. I've had the 11 back for about 4 days with a new motor. It's so good, eh? It's so much better. That was really the only thing letting the car down. So it's definitely the right call to change the motor. I just want to make sure that it's good for the next person that owns it. The only downside to the car still is just the dip's a bit noisy, but it's not the end of the world. The new engine's great, hey? It drives so nice, it's smooth, pulls well. So we're going to go to stack now. I listed the car on Yahoo yesterday with the TE, so I'm going to go throw TE back on one side, and then all it needs is a wash and a clean and it's good to go. Then we're going to head up to Car Factory I and pick up the white Trueno. When I picked up the 11 it was a bit dark, so I couldn't do any filming, so I'll do some filming while I'm up there, show you some of the cars I got. So let's go put the TE on, get on the road. Second to third, when you were giving it a bit, it would sort of just hesitate for a second, had like an issue around 4,000 RPM. I'm not sure exactly what was causing that, but yeah, it's just so much better now. So nice to drive, it's so good. XR4 on this 11. Matt ended up buying them from me. He also bought passenger seat off Yahoo Auctions and a new steering wheel and actually front lip as well. So that's all good to go. Oh, just realised the camera's been on the wrong setting fucking all day. Hopefully it's all good. But yeah, 11's back on T now. Just needs a bit of a wash. And she's good to go. Auction is 10 days. So hopefully it sells first time around. Fucking good car, so sweet. But yeah, we're gonna go pick up the white Trueno now, go up to Car Factory Eye. Alright, we're here. It's Trueno. This thing's cool, eh? T37V. Let's go inside.
It's okay. But not good mapping.
So?
Over 5,000.
After 1 or 2 months. で、車検は4月終わりだ。So maybe I would change 4 stroke before 車検。
どっちでもいいし。別にどっちでもいい。どっちでも車検は OK。4スロでも。今のままでも。
フィルターない？
フィルターあるある。なんかパコッとしてるやつ。で、車検も別に関係ない。でもあれアイドリング調子悪いよね。
そう。
だからそう。でもあれノーマルカムだったよ。ノーカムよ。
I don't know. I didn't look.
We check?
No more cam.
No high cam. だからにしてもだから I think they don't use normal computer is better.
But this car is strange. Why buy total Yusro?
I think he put off the cam. I think.
Before sale. So now setting up.
そうでだから多分カム取ってput off cam normal cam 5,500。
そう。
だからそんなに速くないのその速さ。
Very slow.
スロー。で、ちょっと little bit dangerous setting.
Before I have the AFR meter. If both gear accelerate, then red. Then more high RPM go to green.
なんかちょっとね。
ちょっと怖いな。
怖いでしょ。だからオンリーストリート。
Only street な。
で、多分4スローオフ、ノーマルコンピューター、一番グッド、なんていうのパッケージ。
So this 4 stroke have vacuum setup and also FPR fuel pressure regulator. So 純正のインジェクターfuel rail マニーと FPR fuel regulator. Then 純正コンピューター。
そう純正コンピューター。でもう純正っていうシリーズで全部。
Alright, show you around a few of the cars at Car Factory Eye. This is Chia's M2. Isan looks after this car now. Got this one here. Been working on this one for a while. Not sure exactly what they're building, but it's pretty serious. This little race car here. Not sure what it is or what it's powered by, but they go to all different types of circuits with these kind of cars. This 11 here is pretty much what made me decide to want to sell the white one. This car here is just so my style. And I was talking to Isan and she was like, wouldn't you rather have something like this? And I was like, yeah, I fucking really would. So she was like, yeah, just clean up the white one, get rid of it and get the car you really want. Like, quality of cars from Isan is so good. Hold on, let me get the exposure up. Hold on, 2 seconds. It's such a tidy car. So nice. It's everything about it is just so good. So me. Hayashi. For me, all this car needs is a TRD wing, OEM side skirts, and then Zenki front grille with the fog lights behind. car is so good. Look at that for an engine bay. Just so clean, so simple. So good. GTV. Yeah, she actually has another GTV 11, white over black, 80,000 Ks, Colky 11, 3-door, just so good. They keep a few of their cars in storage, because they don't have much space here, but last time I was here I asked her to bring it down. It was such a nice car. So, 3-door is the car I want. As much as I do like the 2-door, I am sort of compromising a bit, just due to the price difference, but see how we go, Yeah, just like Nobby Booth, the sign of an enthusiast. Parts everywhere. Yeah, it's really nice. Colky GTV, Trueno. Factory skirts, gotta have factory skirts, they're so good. This one's got a run-free rear gate with the big wing. Their little race car, they've been using this for drift lately, just sort of figure eights and practice type thing. They often hold days at Mayhan D-Course. This car's always up there. Watanabe. XR4s, more XR4s. The N2 machine. This thing's very cool. Yeah, I'd really like to drive one of these one day. Kotaro's name on it. So cool, eh? What's this one? Wide body 11. Zenki grill. Yeah, I've asked her in the past, oh, I need a Colky front bumper, and she's just like, nah, like, parts are so hard to get these days, it's just, they have to keep what they've got. That's quite a theme these days in Japan. People don't like to sell what they got because you know you'll never get it again or have to pay ridiculous prices. Back in the day, these parts weren't expensive. Nobody seemed to give a fuck about them, and then Initial D blew up and the world blew up, and now we have the kind of world we got today. Bit of a shame. I like them when they're $1,000 cars. I don't like them as much at fucking $20,000, $30,000 cars, but it's nice, eh? It's a good rear end, that. PRD wing, white lines. Yeah, this Levin's listed for sale at the moment. She's had this thing for 12 years. Full OEM, 60,000 Ks. Beautiful condition. Definitely not many like that these days.
これなんかほらこうホットバージョン。土屋さん、谷口さん、ドライブ。
Really good car.
でその時はサンルーフやって。今チェーン。
カーボンの。パワーは馬力？200？
200弱。アンダー200で。ですからalmost overheat. I think he hit the basket because he used very hard. So change 10 to 580.
Oh, okay. Alright, so yeah, they played with the setting a bit. Just made it a bit better. I got rid of the limiter. 5.5. Took out the meters for me. So much better already. So this car, probably going to work at pulling the cage out, replacing the dash and the plastics, change the driver's seat, make it all pretty and stock looking. Probably going to get some Tom's wheels, some 14x6, so they fit without touching the fenders. And then yeah, probably sell it off to someone who can appreciate it in its original condition. And work towards getting a 3-door. I mean, it's a really good car, this. I do like it. It's fucking cool, but yeah. Something about that shape, eh? Alright, engine should be good like that to get it home. I'm just going to sell this engine on Yahoo. Suit rebuild, I guess. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I'll take this home now. Give it a drive, see what it's like. Hopefully it's a bit better. Having those gauges there is so good, eh? It's just the little things. So nice. Actually be able to see the speedo. And it drives way better now with the setting. She said the map was a bit all over the place, but they've touched it up a bit. And yeah, just like driving on the highway just feels so much better. Oh no. This car drives so good. Such a nice, tight feeling, just good condition car, right? Even just like not having the meters there, sort of like a look into the future of what this car will be like once I pull the cage out and make it nice daily. So excited about that, and then I probably will end up selling it on. I'll keep it for a while. It's a really nice car to drive every day, so get new shucking on it in April and just enjoy it for a bit, and slowly work it back to standard, replace the seats, steering wheel, dash, plastics. And then yeah, what I'll probably end up doing is getting a 3-door Trueno as an everyday car, and then converting the black 2-door into 11. I think that would be the way to go. I think 11s look better as 2 doors and Truenos look better as 3 doors, so that'd be the fucking perfect pair. Yeah, this video might be all over the place. Filmed it over a few days, but yeah, hopefully it turns out alright. We'll see when we go to edit it. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. I'm not sure what the next video will be. Maybe the Popoi at Mayhan. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.